We're in the Cocora Valley, one of the most beautiful places in the world, known for its high palm trees. I'm Danny, and behind the camera is Nikki, and it's time for a hike.
Oh yeah!
In our last vlog, you saw that we left Ecuador to fly to Bogota, Colombia. From here, we flew to Salento, a beautiful small town in the middle of all the coffee plantations. We then took a taxi to our hostel.
And now we're gonna go to the Jeep, which is in the center of town, and they're gonna pick us up. Don't know what time, I'm not sure where they're gonna be, but everyone says they're gonna be the center. That's how we get to the hike. Are you ready, babe?
I need coffee first.
Yeah. It's early, we kind of overslept. The town seems to be sleeping too. So.
This town, they were like partying until like 12 at night.
Yes. I think the Jeeps are right above that hill. Dos personas, ¿sí?
Acá, 16 los dos. Decida y bueno. Allí. Allá.
Okay.
So that was an experience, but we made it to the entrance to the hike.
I can't help but think that's a liability thing, but it was very adventurous.
Yeah.
We're now at the entrance of Valle de Cocora. Maybe we can get some coffee somewhere before we go.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, we got another cup of coffee. We're on our way to the Valle de Cocora, which is the highest palm trees in the entire world, where you can hike and see the valley. And then there's a guard that we have to get past. He's gonna tell us not to pass, we're gonna try to pass anyway, so we can see hummingbirds.
and the cloud forest and the jungle.
Everything else.
Yeah, kind of like half the trail is closed, so we're gonna try to do the full thing though.
Yeah.
We're not very sneaky, but we'll try.
Okay, so we're taking a detour because we're seeing lots of pretty things. There's a viewpoint with a hand that we're just gonna do right now, and then we're gonna go to the palms.
All right, so we're up at the viewpoint, and behind me you can see the rolling hills, these large palm trees. This is a very beautiful spot.
Yeah. Woo! Let's go to the hand.
The hand?
The hand.
Who built the hand?
There's a really big hand at the end. I think you can get on it. I'm not so sure. But yeah, behind us, oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful views. This is Colombia. This is what Colombia looks like. Okay, we're not going to go to the hand because the line is insane. Everyone wants to have a picture with the hand. So we're gonna make our way down to the palm tree field. That's what we're really here for. But it's beautiful to see the nature of Colombia and how beautiful it is. I didn't really know what to expect of Colombia and what it would look like. It was here about Medellin and Bogota, Cartagena. But the nature of it is really nice. It seems like this is a weekend spot for locals to come to because everyone here speaks Spanish.
¿Cómo les fue? ¿Bien?
Muchas gentes.
Cuando vuelva, pueden volver a empezar.
This is the way.
I don't know, I think so.
Oh, here. Camino Bosque de Palmas.
So you can definitely tell that this is a big tourist attraction for not only foreigners, but also Colombians come here. It's pretty packed on the weekends. That's what our hostel owner told us about. But now we're about to walk straight into this valley with the tallest palm trees in the world. I can already see the tops of them. They're huge. I have to say, never in my life did I think I would be in Colombia. About a week ago, we were expecting to go to Peru by bus, but we made the huge mistake that not checking to see if the land borders were open with Ecuador and Peru. So we had to change last minute and fly to Colombia, which is why we're here in Salento. Palm trees are huge. I've read online that these palm trees are beautiful, but they're not sustainable. This is not how palm trees normally grow with all the green fields around them. Rather, they've been cut like that for tourism purposes. So once they die, they're not gonna repopulate, but they are beautiful. Right, babe?
Yeah. Don't know what you said, but yeah. What's up? Speak English. Oh.
I don't think there's a way to get around
No. We read it was muddy because it rains really hard here in the afternoons. Oy.
But to be fair, Nikki's like, it ain't gonna be that bad.
And
It's
here
that
we
bad.
are. Slush. A slush walk. Now we're heading into the overgrown part, as you see behind me. We're walking all the way to the top of a hill, but along the way you see lots of horses, Colombian men tending to the horses, and lots of palm trees already. Some Colombian nature for you. Keep taking pictures of it.
We're on another hike, and again, Nikki is struggling with the uphill.
Hey, but it's in combination with the elevation.
Come on now, we're not that high up.
Oh, here's a viewpoint.
Oh,
Yay.
hey.
Very mountainous, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see like with the palm trees and you see the birds.
Yeah, we have
They-
condors flying around here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think this was a good spot. Nikki picked this out.
Well, usually Denny plans itineraries. This time I did it.
I think you did a great job, babe.
I have to say, we have seen some beautiful locations, but we do notice we really like places with palm trees and sun. And Hawaii did that to us. We are tropical people, I think. So after Colombia, we booked ourselves a little vacation to a very, very tropical destination.
We booked a vacation from a vacation.
Yes.
And see if you can guess where we're going. I'll give you a little hint.
It's close to Colombia.
There you go. Nothing refreshes me more than a little sun, palm trees, and a nice hike.
Well said. Okay, we see the second viewpoint. Ooh, nice.
Oh, yep.
Wow, look how beautiful. I've never been surrounded by such high, thin palm trees. There's a big bunch here. The only thing we brought to this hike are 4 bruised bananas.
Which are very cheap here because they grow everywhere. So this is budget travel, guys. Water and bananas for lunch. Nikki doesn't eat the rotten parts. Oh, you did? She did that for the camera. She would never do that if the camera's off.
So after a banana breakfast and lunch, we're heading on to the hike because it's hard to imagine it can get any more beautiful than this, but we're gonna find out. Ooh. Oh my gosh. As I walked behind the horse, I realized
You're
you're not supposed to walk behind a horse. And then it moved and I thought it would kick me.
We just kind of hopped into a bird watching
Aquí
tour.
derecho, sí, aquí derecho en el centro, ahí se mueve.
Pretty cool though.
We saw some redbirds and some woodpeckers. He was explaining in Spanish what they were, so I tried to get some footage of it. Really nice. There were like a bunch of birds in that piece of forest.
I think we saw more birds just then than we did in our entire visit
Ecuador.
in Lindo.
When we were bird watching in Ecuador, we saw one toucan, and here we see all these blue and black and red birds.
And a condor.
And a condor. Tagging along on the bird watching tour.
For free.
Also part of budget travel. Just tag along if you can. Okay, here's the map so we can see if we're lost or not. So we decided to keep on walking and maybe get to the hummingbird place, but it starts to rain in 3 hours. And the rain here is no joke. I think how many miles do we have? Like
So
seven?
almost 7 kilometers, 7 or 8 kilometers. I think that's like 5 miles, 4 miles.
uphill.
Yeah.
So we have reached this beautiful lookout. You can see the clouds coming in. They're very thick, covering the mountain already. But the gates are closed and we're not really sure how to continue.
I think let's go.
Let's go.
Let's open the gate.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're seeing a path down. I think we're just gonna take that and hope that we're not gonna be in the cloud and that the rain is not gonna be here yet. Aye.
All right, so I feel like we're gonna get caught in the rain, but we came all the way to Colombia. We might as well just hike the whole trail.
Gotta do it. I didn't realize until now that Valle de Cocora is actually a really big park. I actually thought it was just the palm tree thing. I don't know what I was thinking. But now we're walking through a jungle part down. I hear a river. So let's see where we're gonna go, I guess.
You're doing great, babe. Love to see, guys, if I see a parrot, my whole trip is made.
Really?
I'm sure like they only eat
Meat? I'm
meat.
gonna fight if we see it. Oh, Lord.
Nikki already has a plan for when she's attacked by a puma. You fight with all of your might and scream.
Tripod.
Oh yeah, we're gonna use the tripod against it. This bridge is scary as fuck. It's kind of like tilted. Excuse my language. This bridge is not very sturdy.
What a sketchy bridge made out of logs. The guy at the beginning said you just pass one person at a time. I now see why. Let's keep going. We have more bridges to cross.
Guys, we're kind of lost. You're supposed to have like a tour guide to come into this area, but we're like, oh, we'll do it. We're in Colombia for the first time. We can make it, and we're kind of lost now. So we had to find a way out. Luckily, we met 4 Portuguese guys, and they're kind of in the same spot. So we're all together trying to figure out how to get out of this jungle.
I'm a little, yeah, not so happy. Don't know where we are. And we're
Don't worry.
in the Colombian jungle.
Derecha no, izquierda, por el borde del río. No suben lo que es por el borde del río.
All right, so we got a local who's showing us the way back. We gotta go across these creaky bridges again.
One more bridge.
All right, so thanks to Marcos, we made it out of there. We actually just pretty much sprinted out of the jungle because we can hear thunder, we know it's supposed to rain, and we don't want to be caught out here with all our camera gear while it's raining. But we're back in the valley now, which is beautiful because it's about to rain. So you got the valley, you got the palm trees, and then you got that mist that's over top of the palm trees. Very nice. But hopefully we make it back before we ruin all of our camera equipment. Nikki's had it. He's done with it. He wants to be back at the hostel. It's super muddy here. If you're gonna do this hike, if you're like following our video, you should just do the valley part, I think. I think that's it. And if you want to go to the jungle, just get a guide so you can see the animals. But other than that, you don't need to do the second part of the loop. Oh no! No!
Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna get rid of these shoes in like two weeks because for the rest of our year, we could probably just wear sandals. That gives you a little hint on where we're going. God. Oh, I love you so much. It's so funny. You were just giving me shit. And what's up with you now?
That's horrible. My whole foot is wet. Ay, 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 ay.
And after that long mud walk, we had to stand in a very long line to get back to Salento again. But make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can follow next week's episode as we explore Medellin and Cartagena.
It's really giving me Hawaii vibes.
You need to catch your breath.
So we're up at the viewpoint.
And it's also really... Oh, don't walk in the shit.
Okay.